Who are the best, highest rated and most overpowered fullbacks in FIFA 21? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA and I will tell you everything about it in this video. And if you want to watch it for the goalkeepers, for the center backs, the center mids, the wingers and the strikers, just go to my channel, click the link down below to watch all the videos in this series to prepare the best way for FIFA 21's career mode and ultimate team. If you like the video, and I truly hope you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more and put on the notification bell, because 1000 likes unlocks a new video in this series. We are starting the video off with Ben Chilwell, and before you will ask me, Viva, where is this player, where is that player? Well guys, it is a top 25, so a lot of 82 rated players just didn't make it into the episode because their overall stats were lower. Like a player for Chilwell, he is higher overall, also 82 rated. And well, we are starting off with the man of Leicester City, who played a fantastic season, will get a +3 and maybe also a big upgrade in clubs because Chelsea is chasing him. But is that a big upgrade? Because Leicester City at the moment is 3rd in the Premier League. If they don't screw it up, they will qualify for Champions League football. So I would say to Ben Chilwell, stay where you are. Leicester is building a great team once again. A player you might have missed is Juan Bernat. The former player of Bayern Munich has played a very strong season with Paris Saint-Germain, and he was one of the top assisters from the fullback position in Europe. 6 assists only in the Ligue 1 and also a couple of goals in the Champions League. So Bernat is going up from 80 to 82. Cuadrado is a whole new player in this position because he was switched from a right winger to a right back, and I don't think he can keep his rating. For example, he would have been just as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold was in FIFA 20. So with the position change, I'm afraid that EA also will give him, well, a realistic downgrade, because as a right back, defensively Cuadrado is not the best. So I think he will go down to 82, and if he's unlucky, it can even become 81 or 80. Do you agree that Alphonso Davies deserves a +10 to become 82 rated at least? And I know the youngster only played a couple of games for Bayern Munich at the highest level in the Champions League, for example. But in the games he played in the Bundesliga, plus those couple of games in the Champions League, he convinced me that he will become a new superstar on that fullback position. A +10 is something EA normally won't do, but I dare them. Alphonso Davies is something special, so start giving him a +10. Give a thumbs up if you agree. Thomas Meunier is not a very exciting player in this episode. His stats won't change a lot. According to SoFIFA, he can also go down to 81. So Thomas Meunier, Paris Saint-Germain at the moment, but he is linked with a move to Borussia Dortmund and Tottenham Hotspur. Also, Sergio Roberto is nothing special with an upgrade or with a downgrade because he started off on the bench. Nelson Semedo beat him, but when Semedo picked up the injury, Sergio Roberto was back in the starting 11. He did decent, but well, not good enough for an upgrade and not bad enough for a downgrade. Wan-Bissaka is one of my favorite players, and before we will argue that he has to be the same rating as Trent Alexander-Arnold, etc., guys, EA doesn't do it like that. They will upgrade a player step by step. I totally agree that Trent Alexander-Arnold is an amazing right back in attack, but Wan-Bissaka is much better defensively. So those two players, you can't actually compare them. Wan-Bissaka is doing great, so with a +3, I think EA will be very generous, although I think it could be higher. But as I told you and explained to you, EA is giving upgrades step by step. So this would be a nice step for the Manchester United fans. For example, you can argue about Kolarov being higher rated than Wan-Bissaka, but this guy earned his rating throughout many FIFAs. And when he left Manchester City a couple of years ago, everybody thought he is over the hill, but he revived himself at AS Roma, was one of the best seasons of his career last year, so amazing at that age. So I think Kolarov, although he is aging, he deserves an upgrade. Ferland Mendy is another player just like Aaron Wan-Bissaka that I can think, yes, the upgrade should be higher because he is keeping Marcelo on the bench. Why not give him 85 rated like Marcelo was in FIFA 20? But well guys, that is my philosophy, but not EA's. So I'm going to be, well, EA at the moment. So I think a +3 for Benjamin Mendy, Ferland Mendy, I must say. Benjamin is playing for Man City. For Ferland, a +3. I think EA is going with that. Still an amazing looking card. Nicolas Tagliafico and Ajax Amsterdam. Well, I think we can say they were screwed in the Champions League by the FIFA/UEFA because, well, some goals were were just disallowed when there shouldn't be disallowed. The 2 red cards against Chelsea was just a very big mistake by the referee. So while Ajax did great in their own league, they were the leaders together with AZ Alkmaar, and still, although some people think they got knocked out, I still think in the Champions League Ajax did a great job, and Tagliafico scored a couple of amazing goals. As I told you, the start of Nelson Semedo was pretty impressive, and with that I'm going to give him an upgrade of +1. I'm not quite sure if EA will follow those rules, but I use FIFA and they were normally 99% of the time correct. Nelson Semedo up to 83, I think the man deserves it. He has everything a modern fullback needs. Pace, dribbling skills, passing, and he's also pretty nice in defending. How happy would you be if you were Real Madrid and you can get back Achraf Hakimi for absolutely nothing? That is when you loan out talented players and they will develop into superstars. Madrid did it with Martin Ødegaard, they did it with Achraf Hakimi, and next season they can add 2 amazing players to their squad. Hakimi played a very strong season as a right midfielder and as a right back for Borussia Dortmund. 83 can also easily become 84, but as you know, in the FIFA game, the fullbacks somehow are lower rated than all the other positions. Lucas Digne is 83 rated. Defensively, the man is not the best in the world, but his shooting, passing and crosses in the penalty box are from a very high level. He picked up several informed cards. He also got a headliner card, so EA will never ever give him a downgrade, but I don't think Digne did enough to get an upgrade. For example, guys, we can argue Grimaldo is playing for Benfica in, well, just the League NOS in Portugal. Nothing really special. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka is lower rated than Grimaldo. But guys, once again, EA is doing it step by step. I also argue with you and EA that Wan-Bissaka in comparison with Grimaldo could easily be 83 or 84 rated. Yep, I agree, but also Grimaldo deserves the respect. João Cancelo wasn't bad this season, but he was signed up as a right back backup, and that is exactly what he was. When Kyle Walker was not match fit or suspended, Cancelo played. Was he good? Yes, he was pretty decent. So why am I giving him a downgrade? Well, he was on the bench 55% of the games, and well, according to FIFA and many other sites, he will get a small downgrade, and I think it's pretty fair. Cesar Azpilicueta, a right back you only use for squad building challenges, I'm sure of, because well, his speed was way too low to use him in the division rivals and also in the higher leagues. So in the weekend league, you can't actually use Azpilicueta. Next season, I hope the pace will go up a little bit because he is not as slow as the FIFA 20 card seems like. So I think Aspi can keep his 84 rate. As a big fan of Juventus, I can honestly say that Alexandro this season was not the best in the team. Alexandro defensively, he screwed up multiple times. He wasn't very composed anymore on the ball as well. So that is why I'm going to give one of the highest rated fullbacks in the game a downgrade from 85 to 84. And yes, I can show you I'm not a biased Juventus fan by looking realistically to all the players. A player that is very high rated, and once again in comparison with players like Kyle Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you can even argue that Alex Telles is way too high rated. 84 for a player that is playing in the Portuguese league. Well, it is pretty high. Telles is an amazing player, don't get me wrong, but once again, I think a couple of players in those divisions like Grimaldo and Telles, their rating was just a little bit too high, but I think his 84 rated will remain. Where will he go to? Stay with Porto? I don't think so. He's heavily linked with a move to Paris Saint-Germain. Marcelo is still a living legend at Real Madrid, and it never feels good to downgrade legendary players, but well guys, I can't go around him. He lost his spot to Ferland Mendy, and if he's a little bit unlucky, even Achraf Hakimi can take his spot next season on the right back, left back position, because Achraf Hakimi can play on multiple positions on that fullback position. So Marcelo, I think his time is up with Real Madrid. There is a big rumor he's going to Juventus to be reunited with his best friend Cristiano Ronaldo, but I think he will be going there with a downgrade. One of the biggest upgrades in this top 25 goes to Ricardo Pereira. He is coming from nowhere and now he is there in the top 10. 84 rated, huge upgrade, but the man deserves it. If you watch the games of Leicester City, you can easily say that he, together with Wan-Bissaka and Trent Alexander-Arnold, he belonged with the top 3 right backs in the Premier League. Yes, Kyle Walker this season was not as good as he was before, so that's why I say top 3 without Walker. But you know about the devil, guys, when you talk about him, he will appear, and this is just a little bit coincidence because I didn't know it before recording the video. I'm just going from player to player. So here we have Kyle Walker. As I told you, nothing special this season. He was not bad, don't get me wrong, but he was just not good enough to get an upgrade. A downgrade? Nope, I don't think that is fair as well. So for Kyle Walker, the changes won't be very big. One of the highest rated fullbacks in the game for many FIFAs in a row is Carvajal, 85 rated. We can say maybe he should go up to 86 if you compare him with his teammates like Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. But once again, I told you, the fullback somehow, well, a little bit, well, the kid on the playing ground that is teased all the time that they're not good enough with the rating. So that is why 85 for a fullback is amazing, and I think he should keep it that way. This will get a lot of discussion going between the Liverpool and the Manchester United fans, and I'm curious what you think about it. Drop it down below. I already explained to you why Trent Alexander-Arnold is higher rated than a player like Wan-Bissaka, because I know some people think Wan-Bissaka is a better fullback than Trent Alexander-Arnold is. But guys, as I told you, EA will do it step by step, and Trent, he won a Champions League and probably this season the Premier League, and Wan-Bissaka, well, with all due respect, he didn't actually win trophies. So that's why EA is rating Trent Alexander-Arnold higher than the man Wan-Bissaka. You can agree, you cannot agree, but that is just how it is. So United fans, Liverpool fans, be nice to each other and just make sure you love each other as well, because bear in mind, without each other, the Premier League wouldn't be as much fun as it is. So give a thumbs up if you're supporting one of those two teams. The number 2 in this list is Jordi Alba. He was the number 1 last year with an 87 rating, but well, even the Barcelona fans can agree with me that Jordi Alba did nothing special this year to keep that amazing rating. Last year, and with that I mean the season before this season that isn't ended, I think you know what I mean, he was amazing. He was one of the top assisters in Europe, and with that getting a huge upgrade to 87. And did he deserve it? Yes, he deserved it. He even got an 88 rated card in the past. He went down step by step, so for Jordi Alba I think 86 is fair now, also looking at his age. So that means we have a new number 1. Give a thumbs up if you love Robertson of Liverpool. And yes, we can argue about the technical abilities of Alba and Robertson, but as a complete player, Robertson at the moment is better. Defensively, he is much better than players like Trent Alexander-Arnold and Jordi Alba and Alex Sandro. He's also good in attack, and the man is always on fire. He is switching on when he steps on the pitch and never lets go. He is super important in attack, but defensively, the most important part for a fullback, he's also very steady. And that makes Andre Robertson the number 1 in this video. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. 1000 likes unlocks a new video in this series about the central midfielders, CDMs, central mids and the cams combined. So if you love it, thumbs up, subscribe and put in the notification bell. I thank you all for watching. Have a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown